Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has declared that no one emerged as a loser during the ADC presidential primary, stressing that the party remains united in its mission to rescue Nigeria from what he described as the failures of the current APC-led administration.
The chairman of our great party, Senator David Mark, and members of the National Working Committee of ADC.
Speaking shortly after emerging as the presidential candidate of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, Atiku called on party members, supporters, and Nigerians across political divides to come together in the interest of national progress and unity. According to him, the primary election was not a battle meant to divide the party, but a democratic process aimed at selecting a candidate capable of leading the movement for national recovery. Atiku stated that every aspirant who participated in the contest contributed immensely to strengthening the party and deepening internal democracy. He emphasized that all contestants remain valuable members of the ADC family and should now work together toward a common goal. No one was defeated in the ADC presidential primary, Atiku said. We are one political family, one united movement with a shared vision for Nigeria. The task before us is greater than personal ambition. We must unite and work together to save this country. The former vice president did not hide his dissatisfaction with the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). He accused the government of worsening economic hardship, increasing insecurity, and deepening division among Nigerians. According to Atiku, millions of Nigerians are struggling daily due to inflation, unemployment, rising food prices, and the declining value of the naira. He argued that citizens have lost confidence in the government because of what he described as poor leadership and a lack of compassion for ordinary people. We pledge to work tirelessly to pull our country and our people out of the destructive grip of a corrupt, incompetent, and polarizing APC government, he declared. The cruelty Nigerians are facing under the current administration must stop. Atiku further stated that the ADC is determined to offer Nigerians a credible alternative ahead of the next general election. He promised that if elected, his administration would focus on rebuilding the economy, creating jobs, improving security, and restoring hope to citizens across the country. He noted that the suffering in the land has reached unbearable levels, with many families unable to afford basic necessities. Businesses, according to him, are collapsing due to poor economic policies, while insecurity continues to threaten lives and livelihoods in many parts of the country. The ADC presidential candidate also urged Nigerians not to lose hope despite the current challenges facing the nation. He assured citizens that the opposition remains committed to protecting democracy and ensuring that the voices of ordinary Nigerians are heard. Atiku called on party loyalists to avoid bitterness and division after the primary exercise, insisting that unity remains the strongest weapon against the APC in the coming elections. He praised members of the party for conducting themselves peacefully throughout the process and described the exercise as a victory for democracy. Political observers believe Atiku's emergence as ADC presidential candidate could reshape opposition politics ahead of the next election cycle, especially as political parties begin strategic alignments and coalition talks. Supporters at the event cheered loudly as Atiku reiterated his commitment to building an inclusive government that would prioritize competence, transparency, and national unity. He promised that the ADC would run an issue-based campaign focused on solutions rather than propaganda or division. As preparations for the general election continue, Atiku says the ADC is ready to provide what he called purposeful leadership, capable of restoring Nigeria's lost glory and renewing citizens' confidence in government once again.